Hi everyone, I hope you're alright and coping with all the changes that we're all coming to terms with in this strange time. It's a wonderful privilege to be sharing some thoughts with you today. Anyone who knows me will probably tell you that I've always got something to say. I love words. I love reading them, I love word games, I love listening and hearing other people speak and speaking words. I began to follow a Read the Bible in a Year plan earlier in the year. And sometimes I feel overwhelmed with the amount of words in those daily readings, the stories, themes, descriptions and details. But it has become a favourite part of my day. There are some days when I just read it and nothing seems to catch my attention. But other times the Holy Spirit seems to implant a word or a verse in my mind, which actually travels beyond my thinking to impact my feelings and my behaviour. In the Old Testament, I've been reading about the Israelites' journey from slavery in Egypt to the Promised Land, a land flowing with milk and honey. To be fair, that doesn't always really appeal to me because I don't actually like honey. Along the journey, the presence of God is visible as a cloud and fire. He speaks directly to Moses, their leader, and gives huge amounts of instructions to guide the people in all aspects of their life. They experience famine, thirst and plagues, and during the years of wandering they grumble and complain. They speak what is in their hearts. They spoke against God and Moses and said, "Why have you brought us up out of Egypt to die in the wilderness? There is no bread." Sounds familiar. "There is no water, and we detest this miserable food." That can be found in Numbers 21 verse 5. As we all look back to life before COVID-19, I expect many of us just want to go back. But we have to walk this path. If we keep looking to God and His promises and truth, we will grow and deepen our trust and relationship with Him. At the end of this particular journey, we'll have an opportunity to review where we've come from, where we are now, and the things we want to bring forward into the post-COVID-19 world. A short sentence which I have read this week and which has impacted me was this, from Luke 6, verse 45. "The mouth speaks what the heart is full of." What are our hearts full of? You're probably thinking, my heart is full of whatever is going on right now. And that might be something that makes you feel incredibly happy or unbearably sad or frustrated, angry, confused or anxious. The likelihood is that at some point today you may feel all of those emotions welling up from your heart and spilling out into your conversations. I expect a lot of us are spending an inordinate amount of time speaking about the virus and the impact it's having in every area of life all around the world. It fills our hearts and minds. In times of trial, the Bible encourages us to think on things above. From Colossians chapter 3. "Since then you have been raised with Christ. Set your hearts on things above, where Christ is, seated at the right hand of God. Set your minds on things above, not on earthly things." And in Philippians 4, it says, "Brothers and sisters, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things, and the peace of God will be with you." As we fill our minds with the truths and promises of God, we'll be more able to experience peace and hopefully to speak words of peace to others. When this time has passed, and it will, what do I want to be speaking of? It will undoubtedly be the things that fill my heart. I pray that for each of us, our hearts will be filled with the wonder of God's love for us. The stories of how he has held us in the palm of his hand, how he has been with us through the trials and difficulties, and how he is leading us on to a deeper understanding of all that he has done for us through Jesus. And may our mouths speak of what our hearts are full of. Just want to finish with this quote from Psalm 19. May these words of my mouth and this meditation of my heart be pleasing in your sight, Lord, my rock and my redeemer. Love to you all. Bye.